The tape with Shirley Sherrod most offensively, and it affirms why the Tea Party is such an important movement in this country. She says that people should get jobs in the government because you can't get fired. That is why the Tea Party is upset. It is because bureaucrats like Shirley Sherrod think that when they get into a position of power that they can hire people and not fire them. That is the problem with the Tea Party.
That's a very different argument, and you did post that second video of her talking about that. That's a very different argument, though. What she is saying here, you write a column about, in your view, people falsely accusing the Tea Party of racism, and I read your column, and I understand your point. Her point is she thinks that you are now falsely accusing her of racism, that actually what she said was, yes, I had my prejudices, and I felt them, and I dealt with them, and I confronted them, and I learned a powerful lesson from that.
If the other video is so important to you in order to push this story, why aren't you doing your reporting? You're going off of her word that the farmer's wife is the farmer's wife. What type of extra reporting have you done on this?
I can tell we're doing quite a bit of reporting on it all day long. I can assure you of that.
You show me then what is the exculpatory evidence? What exists on that video that will help make that racist, her racist sentiments go away, and the fact that when the audience accepts her racist statements, she doesn't say, wait, come on, I'm not racist. There was a racist moment between them that if the tables were turned and you had a white person talking that in a racist way, talking about blacks being the other kind, and about a storyline about being racially prejudicial in terms of a hiring, in terms of an advice-giving situation, there would be no talk right now about exculpatory evidence. This was the NAACP affirming a racist sentiment, and there's more racist sentiment in the video that if you want me to go out there, this was never about Shirley Sherrod. If you want to make this about Shirley Sherrod, we'll put Shirley Sherrod saying racial and racist things. This is about the NAACP and the double standard.
If the NAACP is allegedly going to release the entire tape sometime later, say, but do you have the entire tape?
We just got it in the mail. We were sent 2 separate videos by a person who is worried about having a journalist type of Alinsky attack against it. So I'm protecting this person. He sent me these 2 videos, and he's now sent us the full video. And if I get the okay from the people who have the rights to the video to put it up on the internet, I have no problem with it. Again, my problem is not with Shirley Sherrod. My problem is with the double standard in the media, that it's willing to play up that the Tea Party is racist without any evidence. This is my evidence to the NAACP that they condoned racism at a freedom dinner around a group that's supposed to be about non-discrimination.
Let me ask you say you received, if I've heard you correctly, in March you received the earlier portions of the tape.
No, I was aware of the 2. I was aware of the 2 of them. They were transferred to me this weekend, but I was made aware of the tapes in March.
They were transferred to you this week. I was asking in the context of you used them in the context of getting into the Tea Party NAACP racism debate. I was asking whether you had them in your drawer waiting for a moment to use them, or in the midst of this debate you had in the back of your head, oh, someone told me about these tapes, let me go find them.
The reason why there was no context for me to put this thing out here. The last thing I want to do is talk about race right now in a hot summer where whites and blacks, I like to call them Americans, are suffering from the economic malaise that this country is going through. It is the NAACP and the Democratic Party that keeps asserting over and over, trying to negatively brand the Tea Party as racist, over and over, absent evidence. It is un-American.
Well, I want to circle back to this lastly. That is a bigger issue, and it is a legitimate question you raised. Shirley Sherrod feels, though, that you rushed to judgment against her, maybe without airing the entire tape.
I'm not rushing to judgment against her.
The NAACP might have, the government
It's not about Shirley Sherrod. It's not about Shirley Sherrod. I can say it 20 times. It's about the NAACP.
But she lost her job.
I did not fire her. That if she has a case, then Vilsack, you should be interviewing Vilsack.
We're trying.
You should be asking the NAACP why.